Welcome back, everybody. This video is very different from normal. A while back, I had a guy who I had an experience with. His name was Southpaw. Very, very toxic, extremely toxic, actually. He asked me to take the video down after a while, and I kind of felt bad for him. He said he had a bad day, etc. He was going through some shit. So, you know what? I was like, you know what? Cool, I'll take it down. Well, a friend of mine, Mucho, BAB Mucho, uh, the QC Gamer, YouTube, he'd also made a video where he'd used my video as evidence for a cop episode, for funsies, for trolling. Well, he wanted him to take the video down. So Southpaw directly contacted me, added me, so I added him back so he could message me. And he messaged me and asking me if I could take, also the video down, and then he wanted Mucho to take the video down. I said, well, look, I will let you talk to Mucho, and if Mucho agrees to it, I'm sure he'll take it down. So, this is what happens after that initial response from me to him about the video and me taking it down and him wanting to see Mucho. He wanted to see Mucho, so I took it. He come to my world where I was, and he wanted to talk to obviously him. And this is what transpired. Now there's very minimal editing. I want to put a little background music, just kind of set the mood. But other than that, this is a very long video, and it's going to be a lot, and it's a fucking train wreck, to be honest. But I wanted to share this experience because I don't like people who are toxic, like super toxic. Like, I don't like them, and I have no problem showing them off. I have no problem showing people how they actually are. I will throw a mirror in your face in a heartbeat. Now, normally I don't care about this kind of stuff, but this dude really pissed me off, to be fair, because he was just extremely toxic, rude, condescending, and just everything under the book. And I know, like I said, it's a lot different, so I hope you enjoy, I guess. But yeah, guys, if you can make it through the video, comment. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm just saying I'm done, and I'll know you watched the entire video, and I will be giving away some prizes for that. Actually, if you make the whole video, I will literally give you some prizes. It's gonna be XP related stuff and some AP related stuff to give you a little hint. And it's gonna be a good chunk. I ain't talking about 100 or 500. I mean a chunk, like maybe a couple thousand. So I hope you enjoy. Honestly, have fun. See you in a second, guys.
It is, edited, it is voiced over, it doesn't match up, it's shitty editing. So maybe y'all need to invest in a system that will edit your things better than you have. I mean, seriously, you got, what, how many views all of it? Y'all don't even make enough, y'all are such shitty YouTubers that y'all do not have enough to even get paid.
I'm not monetizing my channel.
We're not monetized.
Admittedly, I don't even. I could. I did not.
You could.
Because I don't want to.
You could. No, your grammar's not good enough, buddy. Your grammar's not good enough.
I could. I have more than 1,000 views. I got more attrition. I have more than 1,000 subscribers and shit. I could very easily do it.
Well, let me
But I'm
ask
not
you
doing
this.
it.
Well, let me ask you this. How about you shut the fuck up and let me talk to someone who has a brain and somewhat decent?
What are we talking about?
Oh, he's back there pulling the same shit again, Drago. So I'm just trying to give you 2
That's
points.
the guy initially showed you. You know that. I seen you from his videos, you dumbass. He's from my crew.
That's okay.
You understand that? You moron.
I do understand that. I do understand that. I do understand that. BWB, the big white bitches. I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Shut the fuck up.
Why are you?
Stop losing it. Stop losing it for a game, dude.
What did I see? What did I see? BWB sucks
You offered plane tickets, sir. You offered
Wait,
plane
hold on a
tickets.
second. Hold on a second.
People on a raid, dog.
What is
Stop
it? What is
I don't
it?
want to hear from you. You
What is
offered
it,
plane
BW?
tickets for a raid.
Then walk the fuck away, buddy. You came to me.
You already know. You already know what
You came to me. You came to me.
You asked for him. You asked for him.
I didn't ask for him. When did I ask for him there, Dragon?
And my DMs, you asked for the other guy who made the video. That's him.
No, I asked you to have the video removed.
No, we're not gonna remove the video. What are you talking about?
No, but you
Why would
Well,
you
asked
that's
do
me.
that?
easy. That's easy because it's copyrighted, and due to the fact that I've asked you and I have on audio that I asked the owner
It's
of the
not your
video
real
to
voice.
remove
No,
it.
it's not your real
That's
identity. It's
that's
not gonna
not how
work.
that's not how that
If you
works.
want
That's
to
not how
file
that
a
works.
privacy
Well,
complaint, you're
that's
gonna
okay.
listen.
That's
If you
okay.
want to
No,
file
no,
a
no.
privacy
I
complaint,
asked you.
you have to show up exactly where you are in real life
I asked you.
and where he
No,
showed
believe
you.
me. Believe me. I have what it is. I asked him to remove it. I'm asking you to remove it. And if you don't, that's
Nope.
okay.
I will not.
You will
Nope.
find out. You will find out. You'll find out. It's okay.
Okay. You liar. You capper. I know. I just like you
No,
lied about the rating. Just like you lied you would
definitely-
offer plane ticket. You don't have the money to
Definitely.
offer plane tickets. You're a liar.
No. Oh,
You're
is that
bullshitter.
what it is?
All talk,
Am I now?
no fucking act. Yeah, you all talk, dude. No bite. That's why you talk. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
There's nothing gonna happen to my channel. There's nothing gonna happen. You're gonna file. You might file the privacy complaint, but that's gonna fail because they're gonna ask you where exactly you were in real life. It's a real life
Yeah.
thing. A video game that doesn't show. You don't have this right. You don't have this right. You show your
You
voice
got
in
no
their
right.
chat. There you go.
Well,
That's your problem.
I mean-
you had a tantrum. You chose to have a
the
tantrum. over
the
race.
wild thing
You
is,
chose that.
is I own the copyright.
No, you
No,
don't.
none of your
The
voice.
copyright
You
is
sound
in
like a
music.
provided.
What are you
Your
talking
voice
about?
is not
All you
provided.
have to do is look up the law. Look up the law. You go on the
I
computer and
tried.
look up the law.
Apply. This is where
I know,
American
I look it up.
law applies
I look
to
it
the
up in
rest of
other
the world. You're
contexts.
stupid. He's not
I
even
look
from
it up with other
America.
contexts, you know what I mean? So let's say I'm
You-
in
please
public,
do.
right? I'm
Please
in
do.
public and you're filming me, it's legal. But if you film me and put me on YouTube and I file a privacy complaint, that's not legal. I have to show and provide my real identity, the proof I was there in real life. That's not the same with video games. You cannot provide that
Correct.
you were in real life next to me. You don't have privacy. Go ahead, file a privacy complaint. Go ahead. Be my
No,
guest.
no.
You
No,
won't
no,
waste
no.
your time.
I'm not worried about the YouTube part. The YouTube part's
There you
not a
go.
problem.
Exactly.
There's much more than that can happen.
You were talking about the YouTube being you asked to be the video to be removed.
I did, and you know, as a gentleman,
So
you
it's about
should.
YouTube.
But
It's about YouTube.
clearly, the real Drago was nice enough to do it. So I have more respect for him than I do you.
don't
And
give a
you're a
fuck.
piece of shit, whether
You're a
you
piece of
remove it or
shit.
not.
Yeah.
Whether
You got
do it-
fucking mad for a raid, mate. Over
Okay.
randoms that want to. Hey, listen.
Number one, they weren't
Never come
randoms.
across your mind that
Number
those
two,
guys get
number
rid of you
two,
because you're an
shut the
asshole
fuck up.
and you're paid
Shut
to
the
be
fuck
around,
up.
so they finally get rid of you and did the raid without you. That never crossed your mind? That you're such an
Hold on a
asshole that
second.
nobody likes you? Nobody likes you,
Hold on.
so they just get
Hold on
rid
a
of you.
second.
They ditched you. They ditched you and did the raid themselves because you're such an asshole. You're such a pain to be around. Shut the fuck up. Dude,
You need to shut the fuck up because that
you need to shut
don't
the
know.
fuck
You
up.
don't-
Hey, quit
you
this
don't
game,
know the
dude.
story.
You're such an asshole. You're just a nuisance to everybody,
Yeah, you're a
dude.
loser.
You're such a
loser.
pain,
Girl,
dog.
that's
You're
funny.
such a
That's
pain, dog.
funny.
That's why they ditched you. Why are you doing the raids without me? Oh, dumbass. Because you're just a fucking dumbass. You're such a fucking
Yeah.
full of yourself.
Join the circus,
Alright?
you fucking clown.
Nobody
Why-
likes you.
why
dog.
is there
Nobody
so
likes you.
much
Those people
toxicity?
that
You
you
were-
just
you
showed
were-
the raid to didn't
you
like
were-
you.
you
They
were
like your
asking-
vibe, so they ditched you. That's
You
it.
were
Plain
you
and
were
simple.
you asked me to remove the
And you
video
made a fool
because
out of
you-
yourself. Drago showed that on YouTube, and I gave you a ticket. End of story, bro. Now go
I
sign
mean,
it. Be quiet, please.
I'm curious because I just got over here, but you asked me politely, and then you over here being toxic. Why is that?
Hold on a second. I haven't said what fucking 2 words, buddy. So how am I being toxic? BWB, the big white bitches.
Bro, you were talking.
So
You were doing the same thing you were talking a minute ago.
Muncho,
Bro.
hold on a second, Drago. Muncho is being toxic. Muncho is being toxic here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
said I'm
munches-
here to
he-
check on you. I
he
said I'm here to
munches
check on you to
asses.
make sure you're cool. And you said no. You
Yeah.
start repeating about myself. You were toxic first. You
No,
played the game
how
like
was
the,
I
the
toxic?
repeat game.
You walked.
You were
You
toxic.
walked away.
You're
You
passive
walked away.
aggressive.
All right, well, see, there you go.
Crap.
There you go. How in the fuck do you
Absolutely.
ever? How do you ever do a video other than editing
Keep
people's
that,
voices
it'll
out?
give you a reason to keep existing, alright? Because you clearly are a loser.
Am I a loser? Is this Norman?
No,
Is this
it's not my
Norman?
name. It's not my fucking name, is it, you retard?
No, I know it's not your name. Let's see. Let's see what your name is. Would your name happen to be? Let me see here.
Goes on about doxing real life information.
Right, let's see. What is he gonna produce?
My
What
name's
is his name?
John.
Let's see.
What is his
I
name?
don't know. Let's see. Y'all walk around and pull your bullshit. And
Holy bullshit.
somebody
You
says
did a fool
something.
of yourself, bro.
Somebody
You
says
made a fool
anything
of
at all in
yourself.
your
It's
text.
simple.
I never made a
You
fool of myself,
are
buddy.
popular for the wrong reasons. That's it. I showed up
Oh,
because now we know
so
about
what,
you.
are you popular? Are you popular?
No,
Muncho.
no, I'm a random.
talking to you,
I'm a random.
Muncho.
No,
I'm
I'm a
talking to you,
random dog.
Muncho.
Yeah, I'm a
Muncho.
random dog. Yeah,
You
I'm a
and
random
Muncho
dog.
ass. Yeah, Muncho
Yeah.
ass. That's what I'm gonna
Oh,
call you.
you're popular. You're pretty famous, dog. And
That
I
is
saw
awesome.
that on YouTube. Yep.
That is awesome.
You're
That is
famous
awesome.
to get mad about the raid. Those
That is
people,
awesome.
let me tell you straight, those people get rid of you, they dish you out because you're pain. That's it, you're pain to be around.
Well,
So
let
they
me
said
ask you,
as soon as
how
you
do
got-
you know any of the backstory?
Yeah,
don't know
I just
backstory.
like
Look,
you,
listen,
you
listen,
know,
fabricating.
I like you.
Look,
You're fabricating things.
I
It's okay.
heard you say the story. You show them how to do the raid, and suddenly they start doing the raid without you and not telling you. And you're like, why are you guys doing that? Info
Not
news,
true.
breaking info. You pain of an ass. Yeah, you're pain of an
Not true.
What happened then? Alright, tell
Not
me
true.
what happened then. What happened?
Let's
They
see
did
here.
not ditch you out.
There
They
you
did
go.
not
There
ditch
you
you
go.
out for the
I
raid.
figured all I'd have to say was one word, and you'd open your fucking mouth because you can't keep it shut because you Muncho.
Oh, you like it?
He's explaining to
Yeah,
you
taste of your own
something.
medicine
He's
now.
giving you
You're
an
Muncho.
explanation. He's giving you an end to an
Yeah, but taste of your own
response.
medicine.
You're asking him to respond, and then when he responds, you're like, he can't keep his mouth shut. Because he's hitting me
You're
with
right.
logic and facts.
Because he can't.
Oh my
He
god,
can't.
when someone hits me with
As
reason and I don't understand it, oh my
soon as I say
god.
something,
Go
you
ahead.
talk.
What happened then? I'll give
As
you
soon
30
as he
seconds.
talks.
Someone was talking
I'll give you 30
fucking
seconds.
plum.
What happened there? What happened there? What happened?
You run with your little narrative, your imaginative narrative, and that's cool. That's cool.
That's
Knock
your
yourself
own
out.
words. That's your own words. That they ditched you out. They ditched you for no reason. They kind of toxic. Your point was they are toxic because they're doing the raids without you, and you showed them how to do it. But all of a sudden they want to do it without you. Flash info. You're pain in the ass. You are so pain in the ass.
Thank you for
Fucking, they
doing
just
that,
ditched you out.
Drago. I appreciate you being a decent person.
It's
On
going
that
back up,
end.
mate. I don't know why you're laughing. I think you were saying, no, thanks,
know what.
Drago. Drago's about to upload it again.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it's nice.
fine.
It's
If
good.
you want to- if you want to upload it, that's fine.
I'm gonna
That's
put it.
fine.
I'll put it.
It's funny that you never answer back what I have to say. What do you have a comeback? What's your comeback about what I said, the rebuttal about your situation of the raid? You have nothing to say about that? That never crossed your mind that maybe they didn't like you? Maybe they don't like you.
Right, so
And what
you're
if-
going to repost it?
See,
I
you
want
gotta do this.
to ask a serious question. I mean, you seem like you were non-toxic
confident-
when
you're
you texted
confident,
me,
but-
but now you're being toxic again. Like, what's the reason?
How am I being toxic?
Bro,
Well, see,
you-
I've got back to the normal statement that you and I, when I texted back and forth with you, I now have how many here? Let's see. I'm surprised Mike's not over here. BWG, James, and a couple of the others. I mean, normally, it's I don't know, 7 or 8 of you showing up.
Now they wasn't there.
how am
They
I
wasn't.
being the toxic
Okay,
when
hold on.
you have Muncho, and all I'm saying is he's an asshole.
Listen. People
No,
being
so
people.
you asked
Oh
me
my
a
God.
question, I'm responding.
Yeah, the videos get
So-
released. You're toxic fucking
You're
motherfucker.
ignorant.
I'm tired of
You're
you.
passive
Bye. Bro, you can't.
He's gonna believe that?
You can't have a conversation with you because you won't answer a straight question. You refuse
Well,
to
what's
listen
the
to talk.
question?
I
What's
just
the
fucking
question?
asked you. Why are you being
How
toxic?
could I tell Muncho to shut the fuck up and maybe I could hear you?
Bro, he overtalked you for a few seconds because he got tired of you overtalking. The same thing that happened before. The
Wait,
exact
that
same
motherfucker's
thing.
never shut up. How am I over talking him?
Bro,
You talk over everyone.
you're doing it now. As soon as somebody goes to talk, you start fucking spouting off. Like, dude,
Okay.
calm down for like 5 seconds. I'm asking you,
That's
why
a
are you
personality
already...
trait of a narcissist, bro.
Like, bro, even if he did say, I will entertain. I'll give you olive branch. Let's say he was being toxic. Why are you being toxic? Back. Well, just ignore him if that's true. That's what I do to people that do it to me. If they're toxic, I either video cap them if they're being like goofy, funny, or something like that. Yeah. Most of the time I just ignore them and move on with my day. I don't care. I couldn't care less. So my point being is, I come over here, you're already being toxic. Even if he did it, you're still doing it to yourself. You're being toxic right back. So you haven't changed the way you're acting. it wasn't a one-off thing. It's a habitual thing for you, seemingly, because it's happened 3 times in a row so far. So it's not like an off thing. You had a
Look,
bad day.
you
So like, bro,
you
what the fuck?
you post what you want. You know, your guys troll. They continue to push, and I'm not being toxic. So I'm responding to what he says. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Period.
That has nothing to
Okay,
do
so
with
he
that has
continues.
that has
He continues.
nothing to do with the
Okay,
question.
He continued.
Come on.
Hold on. I'm having a conversation with Drago. If y'all aren't grown enough to
Talk
shut
about the
up.
conversation, you willy.
Okay, well then there you go. So that's okay. You
Okay,
do what you want. Y'all do what y'all want to do. You continue.
You continue to talk over
You
me as well. I don't really care myself. either, bro.
continue to do what you want to do. I don't give a shit. Truthfully.
You must
You
have
know,
because you
I
contacted
figured,
me.
then.
I
So
asked you,
your
man.
point is
I asked you,
invalid.
Drago. I asked you, man to man, to pull it down. One of your guys threatened to shoot me, and point blank.
What?
That's the end of the story. So whether you do or you don't, that's okay.
You said what?
You
What?
can do whatever. And it's funny because
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I don't believe that. I don't. Now that I see you again, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
I want to address something. that's never been addressed yet. Stop.
No, nobody wants to talk to you.
I'm gonna address
Nobody wants to
something.
talk to you.
I want to address. I'm gonna address something. I want to address something.
Bliss. Ignorance is bliss in this go.
If he threatened to shoot you,
Yeah.
but before you offered plane tickets, why are you
Yeah.
being surprised? If you offered players plane tickets and then they want to show up and shoot you down, why you act surprised? You offered plane tickets, right?
Clearly you have no comprehension because when the person I asked them after they threatened to shoot me is when I said, hey, yes, maybe you
That's
need to go
false.
back and
He
watch your
never
shit.
threatened to shoot
Go
you.
watch your shit.
That's false.
Go watch your shit.
Yeah, he
Go
didn't
watch
know.
your shit.
No, I already have, and that nobody said they were going to shoot
No.
you. You started that.
Yeah, they did.
You started. Said,
no.
you think you're tough in the
I
video
have the video.
games? Send me your address.
have the
I'll
video.
come and show
Show
you.
us. Show us. Put the
That's
video
literally
down.
what
Put
you
the videos
said.
on your YouTube and tag me.
Hey,
Put on your.
you
Yes,
know
do it. Prove, bro. Your words for nothing. Prove it.
I don't
Prove
have
it.
You know the nice thing is,
Prove it.
you can break a
Just prove
rumor.
it.
You can
Stop
do.
lying, dude. Stop lying. Prove it. Put that on YouTube. You offered
you
plane ticket
are
first,
so
and then you're gonna act
full of
surprised that they're gonna want to shoot you. You dumbass, bro. You're
Fire.
dumbass, and you're toxic. You're
Wait, hold on a
toxic, bro.
second. So what is he being? What is he being now, there, Drago? What do you call that?
He's calling you out because you're explaining
No,
things.
so there's a difference. So there's a difference. So what you're being is you're being selective on what you call toxic.
No,
and what
I'm
you're
using
saying is
logic.
calling out.
I'm using logic.
So-
When you
so what are you
proclaim,
using
like,
logic?
dude,
I'm
if
an
you want,
educated person.
dude, if you
So
proclaim,
you seem to be fairly
dude,
smart.
Stupid.
hey,
You
listen.
might be the smartest one of the bunch
No,
out of you
I'm
guys.
going to teach you some logic. If you make a declaration
you're not
of
gonna
any,
teach me
no,
anything.
I
You're
will
not
mute
gonna
you
teach me
again and
anything.
make fun of you. Shut your mouth. When you make a declaration of anything, I don't care what it is,
again,
I don't
you
care.
are
Do
the
whatever
burden
you want,
of
buddy.
proof. I
You do
have the
what you
proof you're
want.
toxic.
You do-
You
you
did it on
do-
your own.
you do-
Nobody else.
you do what you
Nobody
want.
else did it. I
do
will.
what
The videos come back out. I'm gonna make
want.
fun of you again.
Do what you want.
We will.
Do
Because
what
obviously
you
you
want.
are toxic, and you've been toxic the entire time.
Do what you want.
Go ahead,
Do what you want.
stupid ass. Go ahead,
God,
go
do
ahead.
what you want.
Go more.
Man,
Go do that
God.
more. Go do that more.
Do what you
Offer
want.
plane tickets, and when the bear is gonna show up and
Do
kick
what
your
you
ass,
want.
act surprised, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Maybe
You're toxic, bro. You're toxic.
maybe
You're
you
toxic,
get
bro.
educated
You're
at one
toxic, bro.
point and grow
You're
up.
toxic,
Grow
bro.
up.
What do you mean by that, dude? You want to really talk about education?
You want me to explain? You
I
explain grow
know
up to you?
2 languages. How
I'll
many languages
explain.
you speak? How many
You
languages
you
you speak?
barely can speak.
There
You
you
can
go.
barely speak. So I don't know.
I
I know multiple languages as well.
perfectly. You
So-
understand me just fine.
You don't speak
You know
English
the
perfectly.
coin when you know somebody's
Yes, you
lost
do.
argument when they start making
Yes, I
ad
do.
hoc fucking
I
insults.
understand them.
I understand just fine.
Yeah.
Yep, personal insults is the sign of a loser.
Yeah, you start making personal
So
insults.
what
bro.
is the sign of a loser of you guys? Of
We
you
haven't
guys?
made personal
Play.
insults. We're calling you toxic.
EWB sucks, baby,
You
for
act
instance.
surprised when
See,
they go
look
out
at
on
you.
You
Look
so
at
dumb, dude.
you're
actually so
betraying
dumb
your
at
own
the
shit,
same
bro.
time. You act tough and you self at the same time. How do you do
You
that?
suck four
How do you
spades.
even do that?
Like, what the
Right?
fuck? The
I'm
irony
like this
there.
tough guy. I fucking offer plane tickets, but I'm gonna cry because they show up. You such a dumbass, dude. You such a fucking dumbass, bro.
You get what you put
As,
out, bro.
as I stated, you have comprehension issues.
No.
You have comprehension issues.
But he's not
And about
special.
5 minutes in this fucking conversation with the raid, you offered plane tickets to beat their ass up, right? So I don't give a fuck if 5 minutes later they offered to show up and kick your ass.
Wait, so-
you dummy, dude.
So
you
I
offered me
offered-
tickets.
wait.
You clearly
I
said
offered
go
plane-
on my
I
home,
offered-
and then I'm gonna
wait,
say yeah, I'm
I-
gonna show up and kick your ass. Oh, now I'm fucking calling the police. You're such a dumbass. You're soft and hard, dude. You
so
weird.
I offered plane tickets for them to come to
Yeah.
me? Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
You did.
Yeah,
did.
you did. Plainly.
Not
Yes.
only that, you offered to give your address
Dude,
away. You
y'all-
offered
y'all-
those people to
y'all-
give your
y'all need
address
to-
away, right?
Please,
But then you're
please
gonna act
do your
surprised
research.
when they actually show up, or
Please
ask
do
you
your
to show up, or
research.
when they're gonna fucking.
Please
what
do
you-
your
it's on
research.
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
There's
Wanna
nothing
be
to
sure?
research.
you-
It's there.
please
bro.
do your
I
research.
can pull it up. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it up right
Please
now.
do your research. Please do your
Stay there.
research.
Stay there. Stay there.
Please do please
Oh,
do your
oh,
research.
sorry,
I'm gonna
Mr.
play it. I'm gonna play it right now.
Please do your research. Please do your
I'm gonna
research.
play it right now.
Please do your research. Y'all are so funny.
You keep repeating that stuff, but I'm gonna bring it up. You're gonna look stupid now.
Wait, you're going to bring up the edited version, or you want to bring up the real version?
It's you
Because-
saying.
Because if
It's
you
you
want the real
saying,
version,
oh, so what
because
you
if you
saying?
bring up the
The
real
voice
version,
up?
I mean,
It's voice
I mean, the real
That's AI
version
voice, that's what you're
is
saying? It's voice.
the real
It's
version.
you saying
The
that.
real version might be sitting at a lawyer's office. I don't know.
Lawyer's office. Bro, that is
I
so
mean, very
weird.
well could be.
Are you saying that's the I know you're full of shit, dude. You know shit
Do you
about
think?
copyrights because you know
Do you-
you're like
do you-
oh, it's
do you
copyrighted.
really?
You're mixing privacy complaint and copyrights. You know
you're-
copyright. You don't own
you're
any rights.
talking-
You don't have
you're
a music
talking-
company.
you're
You don't
talking
own any
YouTube, buddy.
rights. You're talking about
You're talking
privacy
YouTube.
complaint. But
You're talking
unfortunately, it doesn't
YouTube,
work
buddy.
with video games, buddy.
You're talking YouTube, buddy.
That has no
You're
bearing
talking
on what you
YouTube.
said. That has no bearing on
Yeah,
what you
real
said.
life. We need to
At
make
all.
real
Well,
life. What do you mean?
you
You're gonna do something in real life?
might ought to do a little more research, fellas.
Are you
Before you do your
You might be
I'm
wrong.
just gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. My bet is nothing.
Okay, hold on. Stop for a
Because
second.
you're so normal,
Stop for a
dumb at the
second.
moment.
If that's true, why has the video been up for a month? It only becomes unlisted because I did it, personally. If that's true, for a whole month it was up. Or maybe 2 months. Either way, whatever. It's been a while, but it was still there. It only got removed because I removed it. So if that's true, then why was it removed beforehand?
Because I did not pursue. So I asked
Good
you
luck with that.
nicely.
Good luck. You know what? Good luck with that.
I asked you
Good luck
nicely.
with that. In
I
a video
asked you
game,
nicely.
when you actually accept
I
the terms
asked you
and
nicely.
services from PlayStation
I asked
to your
you
voice to be
nicely.
shared
You
an
moved it.
area, and you said that, and you're not
I
supposed
asked
to be
you
asking
nicely.
about personal stuff like
I asked
such
you
an
nicely,
address.
and you
You look
removed
like
it.
a stupid ass, bro.
It's okay.
You're breaking
It's
the terms and
okay.
services.
You know what?
Now it's
You
not
know what?
okay. It's
It-
not. It's
it
gonna
is-
ruin your whole
it-
thing. Your
it
lawyer
will
should be
be
saying, dude, you messed
so-
up. You messed
it will
up.
be
There's
so
no case
worth it.
there. There's no case there. You ask about this
Wow.
personal address. You
I
ask
mean,
about that.
you barely got a green card, much less a fucking law degree.
Green card? What the hell?
So-
What? You do realize people
Yeah,
play
no, no, I
besides.
can tell.
It's got
I can
nothing
tell
to do
no
with
law.
You do realize people play
Yeah.
games outside of the U.S. It's Canada,
You can
Africa.
barely differentiate
Guatemala,
fucking copyrights
England,
and
like-
privacy.
You
laws.
can see
Keep
here.
digging, bro. Keep digging, buddy.
Green card has nothing to do with it. What's a green card have to do with
Keep
it?
digging. Just digging yourself a hole here, mate.
I'm digging myself out. That's okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay,
It's
what's your
And
what's
I
your
said,
what's
if-
your attribute?
I
What's
don't
your
have a law degree in YouTube videos.
If you want to put it back up, put it back up.
Okay, I want to give you a scenario just real quick. I'm gonna try to give you a
I
metaphor.
don't need a scenario. If you want to put it up, you put it up. Knock
I'm
yourself out.
I'm trying to show what
gonna be up.
I'm trying to show. I'm trying to show.
Confirmation,
Take my shit
bro,
down.
or your
I'm just trying to show you
approval to put it up in
something.
the first place.
I'm just making a point. That's all.
Well, your point is my point is validated in the fact that I texted you and I said, hey, all y'all do is troll, bully. If you want to PvP
Hypocrite. You're such
one-on-one,
an
that's a
hypocrite.
different
I
story,
don't
but
bully
none of
people.
you- none
I
of you
don't
do
bully.
that.
Well, you do Joe Bully while calling people names in area, saying
Look,
about
look,
them.
stop, Paul.
The other thing is
What you're saying, Akeem, is if I filmed you robbing a store, I'm at fault for filming. Since
Yep.
you've done something wrong, I'm the asshole for filming you. That is
the only
that's
portion
that's a
that
lost
I
logic. That's
the
flawed logic.
only portion that I
That's flawed logic, buddy. You're in area chat. It's the same as being in a public room. It's the same as walking on the sidewalk, bro. If you say something in public, you are indebted to the ramifications of that action, no matter what it may be. If you go around saying the N word and saying like Aryan Brotherhood, for example, you are responsible for what you say, regardless if it's in public or in a public chat of a video game where there's TOS, just like there's laws and bylaws in the real world when you do shit like
I don't
that.
know. I mean, there's a Digital Millennium Copyright Act. So
The
I mean,
copyright that's on my videos, a lot of it is the music.
You
It's
are not copyrighted.
You are not
You don't know
copyrighted.
what
The
copyright
music
means.
in the video is copyrighted.
I own the copyrights.
Of what?
No, you don't.
Totally
You
different.
don't have what copyright?
No,
What
no,
copyright?
no,
Show
no,
it.
no, you
I,
have no
I
copyright.
dare you.
You don't
Show it.
understand. You don't understand how copyrights works, dude. You have no copyrights. You don't own any rights.
People's voices and faces copyrighted. People's
You
voices
figure
and
that out.
faces
It's
are not
privacy.
copyrighted. Bro,
It's
you gonna
privacy,
let me
come
for a
on.
sec? People's voices
figure
and
that out.
faces are not copyrighted. People have a right of publicity that bars commercial use when these things without compensation in their pre-jurisdictions. But there are parameters which may vary. There is potential issues of fraud, but this is not according to the usage of someone's voice if they are talking in area.
Yeah.
Boom. Stupid.
The copyright.
I did my research.
You feel better now? You feel more educated now?
Thank
Do
you
you feel
very
more
much.
educated
And
now?
I also know differently, so knock yourself out, guys. As I stated,
You knock
you know,
yourself
knock
out. You're the
yourself
one
out.
why you got a copyright on fucking video.
Put the video back up. Put the
It
video
is.
back up.
It's going back up.
My video's up.
Since you're toxic, since it wasn't a one-off thing, and you obviously it's shown a history of toxicity, it's going back up.
Your whole group is toxic, and I think
Yeah, we definitely have some people's home addresses.
Absolutely
We're super toxic.
We got you.
It's
We
hysterical.
just got you. We got you.
No,
We
it's
came
just
from
it's just
there
the
and
irony
tried
of what
to
you're
be
trying to say we
It's
do. It's the
hysterical.
irony. It's
It's
ironic.
hysterical. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
No, the irony's coming.
Yeah, I'm
irony
sure
is
it
coming.
is. I'm sure it is, bro.
about that.
You couldn't even spell it, bro.
Karma's a mother. You'll see.
We'll see about that.
You'll see.
I think karma's already hit you. That's the reason why you want the video to go down.
You will
Nothing's
see.
gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing.
What? You're gonna take my shit down? You don't even know my email. You don't know how to even contact me. You stupid.
You don't think so?
All your lawyer's gonna contact me anyway. You don't even know.
You don't
me.
think? You don't think? Okay.
He knows. He knows, bro. It's just an empty threat from one gamer to another. We've heard this all before. We ain't gonna do
You
nothing
obviously
about it.
wasn't a one-off
Let me
thing.
ask you this: Why have you heard this before? So would it be because y'all are
From
toxic?
people like you,
Because
bro.
y'all are
From people like you.
toxic. I mean, Drago, I've watched your videos. You hit level 50.
Your little
My
ego
ego?
got hurt. You're gonna project.
The wild thing is, I don't have an ego.
Take the video
I have no ego. I have no ego.
But you're gonna go try to make us people don't get away without you. That makes no
So,
sense.
what it shows, though, Drago, is you're not a man of your word.
No, I'm not my word.
That's
I literally
okay.
took it down, but I found out that you're not a man of your word. It wasn't a one-off thing. You wasn't being toxic one day because you had a bad day. You are toxic.
Well,
Three
hold on a
times in a row.
second. You sent people to me just about every night.
Huh?
So who's being
He didn't
toxic?
send me over. He did not. I saw
What are
your
you
name.
talking
I
about?
remember your name.
misses, bro.
You never send me over.
Tried to sugarcoat
You think you're way more important than you are, but nobody sent nobody for nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nope.
Unless
I
you
just
can
saw your
prove
name,
that,
I
which
saw
you
your
can't
name,
prove
so
it.
I
That's
was gonna
just
have a chat
nothing.
with him.
That's bullshit.
That's it.
Right.
I mean, you can make up whatever story you want, but Mucho happened to text me about it that you were on. I was like, oh, let me go see what's going on. That's it. I mean, you can think that. You're free to think what you want, but I mean, just because you think something's correct doesn't mean it's correct. But you're free to think what you want, buddy.
That's it. Yeah,
The thing is
personality trait is a narcissist, bro.
y'all can have y'all's little, I don't know, obscure reality.
Yeah, we definitely.
It's just
Continue to do
with
that. That's
the
fine.
ideology of an obscure reality.
Obscure reality. What's that? What's even that? What's even that? It's obscure reality.
But I say it's true, then it's true.
Obscure reality. It sounds like your childhood, dog. Obscure reality. What's that?
I don't know. Why don't you look it up?
Your
Why don't you look
childhood?
it up? Why don't you look it up?
What? Your childhood?
What?
I mean,
Wait, what?
you can't even get the details of the video right. And clearly you filmed
It's simple.
it.
It's simple. You got mad over the raid because you showed those people how to do the raid. No, tell me then. Tell me.
You said that in the video. You were mad because they wouldn't be part of your raid.
Yeah.
You showed them how to do it, and you're mad. That's literally what you
That is
said.
not true.
You
Come
call
out
them
your mouth.
cowards. You call them
So
traitors and cowards because
true.
they were doing the thing without you.
So
What is it
not
then?
true. So
What
not
is
true.
it then?
Did that come out of
So
your
not
mouth?
true.
You said that. You
So
come
not
out of
true.
your mouth. It
So
come out
not
of
true.
Okay, then I
That
tell you
is
what.
so not
Then,
true.
then obviously I doctored the video, even though I can't edit for shit, right?
Yeah, it was.
But I'm such a good editor. I can make my videos look like shit. But yet I'm such a good editor, right? That logic really follows.
Whoever put the car video up
Can
was the
voice
one
you
who
over.
said editing
No,
like
but really,
shit.
Southpaw, what was that about at the raid then? What is your story? Let me hear it.
The funny thing is, you won't stay shut up long enough to hear anything. So
I will. I
it's
promise.
like-
I will. I promise. I
No,
will.
your
Go ahead.
promises are empty, buddy. Promises are empty.
Deflection. Deflection.
Like I said, if you want to put it up, Drago. As I said, you were asked. It's on. It's in text.
Now you're deflecting.
It's
I'm
in,
zipping.
it's in text.
Dude,
it's
do
in
it.
text.
You have your chance. You have your chance.
It's
Go
in
ahead.
text.
Talk.
It's
What
in
happened at the
text.
raid?
Yeah, we
What
have
happened at the
video,
text
and we have
that
video
you,
proof of you doing it again. So what's your
It is in
point?
text that you were asked to pull it down, and you did, and I told everybody that you were respectable at that point. But then again, you're going to put it back up. So,
Okay, I'll put it this way, Southpaw. Southpaw, I'll put it this way. I am respectable. I am respectable, bro.
There is no questions.
Nobody said a question. I made a
You know we
statement.
have the
No, Drago,
Yes, you know.
Drago.
Talking over
Drago,
people don't help
if-
you, bro. It don't help.
If you want to put it up and you want to go against and not
He has
be a
every
man of
right
your
to
word,
do
that's
it.
fine.
He's
Bro,
absolutely
listen,
right
listen.
to do it.
That's fine.
The
That's
fact
fine.
that you've
I
been
have
toxic
nothing-
multiple
I have
times
nothing to
tells
have-
me
No,
it wasn't a
no, no,
one-off
no.
thing. You're always toxic. You're just always toxic.
I'm being
So
berated. I'm being berated.
that's what happens when you do something.
Put
When
it back up.
I'm gonna
That's
unmute it.
fine.
I'm gonna unmute you for a
As I said,
second just so I can explain
it's
this
okay.
because you just refuse to shut
Stop
the fuck
talking
up
over him.
for like 2
There's-
seconds. Okay, the reason why I'm putting the video back up, Southpaw, is because since hopefully you can hear me, since you have showed a history of being toxic over and over again,
Yep.
and it wasn't a one-off thing, I have no problem releasing the video again. If you are getting people irritating you because of your actions, that's called consequence. Once you've done something enough,
flexible,
You
That's
never
your cost.
disprove anything.
dogmatic, and a pighead.
Consequence is coming. It's okay.
We see.
Put it back up.
Consequences.
it is.
Put it back up.
God.
It's going.
see.
Put it back up.
But what happened at the raid? Let me ask you one more
Put it back
time.
up.
What happened at the raid? What is your side of the
Put
story?
it up. Put the video up. Knock yourself out. Put
What
it back
happened?
up if you like. Knock yourself out. So
already
put
is.
this one up as well.
Again, you repeat the
Oh,
same
this
stuff.
will. This is already. Oh, this is being recorded. Everybody, this is being recorded.
You're just adding more stuff, so it's okay.
It's
What happened?
Yep.
What happened?
You're dumb enough to
with
come in
those
there and
people?
chat to say more dumb shit. Yep.
Look,
What happened?
knock yourself out.
Supper. I'm not gonna do. What happened?
A person
I'm not gonna let up.
consistently
What happened
believes
there?
that they are always right
What
and
happened
is
there?
described using several terms, including a know-it-all, self-righteous, opinionated, stubborn, arrogant, or narcissist. A more clinical term for this is knobhead.
What's funny is evidently you've gone to enough clinical psychologists that you've been
No, mate, I'm just smart.
treated
I'm just
by.
smart, bro. I'm
that-
smart. I'm
that
actually
you-
smart. I sat here and I've listened to you, and you can't try and
No,
dictate or try
you're
and,
not smart.
argue with me,
Yeah.
my friend, because I'm just going to ignore you. That's the difference.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not that
okay.
pig-headed like you.
It
to sit
would-
there and
it
have to
would
have
be
my point
nice.
across. Even right now, I'm
It
talking
would
and
be
you're talking
nice.
over me,
But
bro.
see,
You
what's
can't
funny
shut up.
is
You have a serious
I'm
mental
free in your
disorder,
head.
bro, and I believe that you don't
Word
understand the reality of the world
true
around you.
in
I'm not going to say no more about
Talking
it.
over
That's
him,
what
you
I
don't
think
even
when
say
you
words that make sense, Alpa.
Right now,
He's just repeating the same word, and then everlasting the words, just to go over what he's saying right now. You
You're
dumbass,
dangerous,
bro.
bro. You're a dangerous person to be around.
Oh, am I?
I feel
Then why are
bad
you
for
on
your
here?
family, your sibling.
Then
It's just
why
a
are you
video game.
here?
I'm not around you.
Why
It's a
are you
video
here?
game, you dummy.
Why are you
You
here?
dumbass.
This is virtual
You're telling
reality.
me
video
about
game.
yourself, bro, and you don't like it.
video
That's
game,
the
Let me
issue.
ask you something. Let
We're
me
not
ask
scared
you
of people
something.
like you, bro. That's the
What?
difference.
Let me ask you
What
something.
have-
Let me ask you something.
What have you
We
said?
don't care.
What have I said? What have I
That's what I
said?
want to know. What happened? What happened? then?
That's
What happened
that's
at the
what's
raid?
funny
Finally.
is
There you
the only ones of
What
y'all that are
I heard from your own voice is you offered plane tickets to
We're being
players.
trolling. was being
You're all for playing
trolled.
tickets, sir. I'm gonna talk over you even louder because you don't want to listen. But you're all for playing tickets to players. You stupid. You really offered playing
Luna.
tickets, and you offered to give your address away.
You would be
You're
incorrect, my
toxic.
buddy. You would
I'm
be incorrect,
correct. I
buddy.
heard you from your voice.
Did you? Then
Yes.
you, as I
Nice
stated,
to meet you, Draco.
Incorrect.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Luna.
Incorrect.
What's up, Luna?
That's correct. You said
Come,
that. You
come
said
watch
that.
this. Come watch the
You
show.
actually said that.
Just stand here.
You
this is
did
so
say
funny.
that.
No, go back and watch it. Go back and
I
watch
watched it. Yep.
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna watch it again. You asked for
Please
that.
do.
You asked for plane
Please do.
tickets. You said, I'm gonna
Please do.
pay to you plane tickets. I'm gonna pay to you guys plane tickets. Even more than that, I'm gonna give you my address, you said. Even more so, I'm gonna give you away my address, guys, so you can show up. I'm gonna beat you guys down in real life. That's what you said.
Incorrect.
A fucking
Incorrect.
right.
Incorrect.
What did you say then? What did you say?
Incorrect. No,
What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? What did you
as I
say?
said, your skewed perception.
What did you
Back
say?
to you, Dragon.
What did
Back
you
to
say?
Dragon.
What did you say?
Yes,
What did you say then? What did you say then? What did you say? No, what did you say then? What did you say then? What did you say then?
Knock yourself
What did
out.
you say then?
Knock
What did you
yourself
say
out.
then? You like it, right?
If you
What
wanna
talking
leave
about
it,
you?
Dragon.
What did you say then? What did you say then? You never offered plane tickets. You never did that. What did you say then?
Yeah,
You
it's
just
all
showed that
yeah, it
that's
wasn't a
you.
bad
That's your
day.
persona.
That's what he
That was
kind
not
of
a bad
portrayed.
day.
He kind of portrayed that to
Exactly.
me. That's the reason why I took
you,
it down. I did
Psycho.
it just to be nice, but then I come over here and you're doing the same thing. Like, bro, it's obviously habitual. It's not a one-off thing.
Am I not right, Supper? Am I not right? What I just said is not right? Is not exactly
Drago,
what happened there?
y'all's behavior is habitual. If you want to talk about habitual,
What-
and as I stated, as I stated, let me talk. I let y'all run y'all's mouth. I let y'all talk. So put the video up, leave it up.
Okay, can I
I
ask
did
you a
my
question?
part. I asked
What?
you. I asked you as a man
You said
to
nothing.
put
You
it
What?
for
down.
nothing.
I asked you to
Habit.
take
Talking
it
like
down.
that. Say
What?
down what you
Here's
really
the
Habit.
wild thing. Are
What?
y'all gonna let me talk or not?
No,
No,
you
because you don't
bro,
talk.
Okay, then I'm
You
just gonna
you
shut
say
up, bro.
words.
Y'all knock
You
yourself out.
say
Y'all say all
words,
y'all
but you
want
don't
to hang out.
talk.
You
It's
make a
so
statement
weird.
and
You
you
have this
just-
weird thing with you where you say words, but you don't actually talk. What is it with
your
you?
lips moving.
Just
But
talk.
you ain't saying a word.
Stop being a dumbass. Just talk. Like a normal people do. God damn. You say
the
words. You just align words that make no sense, dude. That's what you do.
it's word salad.
You align
Type
words.
of guy that
Just
strike his
talk.
missus. I ain't toxic. I don't.
You
beat up my
say
wife, she
you
deserves
say we're
it.
habitual, but what habit are we forming here? What habit are we portraying here?
You're portraying that y'all are the toxic ones because all y'all have done is, let's see, trolled,
Oh, I know
browbeat,
I'm toxic.
harassed.
Trolling is
Let's see,
toxic.
because
Yeah.
I'm next to my camp, and let's see, you have people showing up at me.
You show up as well on our
So
team,
let me
know
ask you
what
this:
happened
did
there.
I come to y'all? Did I come to y'all?
Yeah,
No,
you
you
added,
come
yeah,
into
you
this world,
yeah,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
friended me
technically,
and you
yeah,
come
you
to
did.
this world. Yeah, you friended me and you came to
Yeah,
this world. So yeah,
technicalities and stuff.
So-
You
No,
wanna be
right now,
No, you friended me. You friended
I
me,
did.
and
No.
you said blah blah blah.
no,
Hold on, you
I
friended
didn't
me.
friend you. You friended me. I added you. I do not friend people ever. Period.
So you added me, which is the same thing. That's considered friending. So
Yeah, because you
And
added me first.
actually,
Yes,
if you-
it's a response,
if you
not
had
initial.
not,
Yes.
So if you had not, then we wouldn't be friends. So then
So
I
what you're
talked
saying
to you.
is if we
Hold
weren't
on,
friends, you
hold
wouldn't
on.
join. Is that what you're saying?
Let me finish, please.
Let me have the
So,
whole floor, guys.
I
Let me
had a
say
conversation
everything
with
without
you.
not saying anything.
Nice to meet you.
So are you gonna let me talk or not?
No,
So
I think we're done with you.
Okay.
Let's go.
You go ahead.
Instead
Okay,
of
so y'all continue to talk.
instead of
There you
making
go.
like 6 points at a time, why don't you just go for 1 point at a time? You said I added you. Yes, I added you back. That was your initial thing, which is fine. I added you back. You initially text me, and I text you back. You join me, and then you start this. So at any point, at every point,
Wait,
I
how
have
did
never.
start this?
Okay, can I
Wait, let me
respond?
ask you this. How did
Let
I
me
start
respond.
this?
I haven't
How did
even
I
finished
start?
saying.
How did I start this?
Listen,
Explain that. How did I start it?
actually, I can. I joined a friend of mine just because I was goofing off. What I should do, just kind of chilling.
So
Okay, can I
that's not
complete the damn
explaining it.
sentence, bro? Can I complete the sentence? Like, holy shit! I'm not. Just give me like 2 seconds. You get 2
So
seconds to
did I
respond.
come to you?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
You can't hold.
dude! Can I finish the sentence, bro? Jesus! You just asked me from our initial meeting when I first met you. I joined a friend. We were chilling, just hanging out, thinking about doing raids. I had a friend of mine who's a PvEer, Dart, asked me, "Hey man, could you help me out? I'm having some trouble with these raids. We had a guy helping us, but he's kind of not available. But I know your builds are good. Can you help me out?" I said, "Of course
Oh
I
my
can."
god!
So I go to him, was going to explain how to use Gap Blast or a melee, as I normally use melee. As I'm standing there talking to him, some other guy come in. He was wanted. They wanted to kill him. I'm like, yeah, go take off, go kill him real quick. And then they drop a nuke. Now, apparently, you thought they dropped a nuke on you, but they were actually the guy that was they were messing with dropped a nuke on them. Then after that, you said that they dropped a nuke on you, but you weren't even there when that happened. The nuke was dropping as you apparently as you joined, so it couldn't have been you. It wasn't, and I know it for a fact it wasn't you. And then after that, y'all went to area chat, and I was just staying there. I stayed there for like literally 30 to 45 minutes, never said a word. And then you just went off on area chat on Dart on Hot Mess Mom and I can't remember the Nightly Foul. You was even talking about Hot Mess's mom's kids and talking about Dart's personal life. And they never initially said anything about your personal life, but you did. You brought that into the conversation. You started the aggression. I was just standing there. So again, I repeat, you started it, bro. You started it from the very first point. You started it. You started it when you texted me. You started it when you added me. You started it when you joined the server. Every single action where you involved with me was because of your actions. I never followed you. I never added you. I added you back, but that's not the same thing.
Of course, it's not the same thing. Wow.
So,
So
okay,
if
then
you had not
how?
added me, we wouldn't be friends, right?
Yeah, but if I had never met you, we wouldn't
Yeah,
be
but
friends
what?
either.
Yeah,
But
but
so,
what?
what's your point?
But what? You added me. So
Okay,
I
okay.
asked you to
Out of
remove
all
it. You
that,
hold on.
out of
You
all
said
that, no, 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 no,
your
no, no. We go over
points.
one point
You
at a
said no,
time.
no, no. You said
One
your
point at a
points.
time.
You
You
said
just
you said your points. You said your points.
and you're
I kept my
just
mouth shut.
responding by saying a different point that has nothing to do with what I just said. Yes, I added you back.
Okay.
What is your
I'm
point?
done
You
with you, buddy.
said.
I'm done with you.
I know you
I'm
are.
done
You
with
never
you.
started.
I'm
You
done with
started
you.
everything, and
You're
then you're
right.
sitting
You're
there
right.
and you're saying, "Well, it's your fault."
You're
That's
done.
what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
I jump out, as I stated. I have my evidence. I have my request where I asked you to remove it. I'll just go from there.
And I have the evidence you
Seven
being
years I've
toxic
played this
again for
game.
the
I've
third time
never
during
known
chat.
anyone
So,
to
what's your
join you
point?
that is
Do you? Do you? Because I
Yes,
have the video of
yes.
team toxic. I have the
Oh yeah,
video
I'm being
of
super
me.
toxic. I'm explaining to you how you're toxic,
You
and
know
that's
what's
me being
funny?
toxic. That makes
You know
sense,
what's
bro.
funny is I have the video from the get go with me standing here by myself, and then the next thing I know, there's how many of you here?
I come to see what was going on.
So
Excuse me. I didn't know.
so
I
Yeah, I
didn't.
come to
listen,
see
Oh
what
my bad.
goes
I
on
didn't
listen,
know
too.
I
listen.
needed your permission
I
to
did
fast
not.
travel to
I
White
did
Springs. My
not.
bad. I'll get
Listen,
with your daddy next time I need to go. Okay, I'll get with your daddy. Okay, my bad. I'll ask your dad next time I want to fast travel in the fucking game wherever I want to go.
You
What's your
rather
point? What's your
hold
point?
on. You
What's your
talk.
point?
Are you gonna let me
State
talk or
your
no?
point. No, I don't give a fuck about your point anymore because all you've done is
Well,
just
then shut the fuck
every
up.
time I've been a
Go
point, you
fuck
just
yourself.
regurgitated the
Go
same
fuck
shit
yourself.
over
Put
and
the video
over and
back
over.
up. And then I
Yeah, ad
stated,
hoc, come
I've
on,
got
cuss
more
me
video
out, call me a
footage, so
loser.
knock
Come
yourself
on,
out.
do it. I know you want to.
Knock
You
yourself
want
out.
to so bad. I know you. I can hear it in your voice. I can hear it.
I want to
You
go
are
out.
toxic, and I have no problem showing people who are toxic in this game because I am not toxic. I don't. I'm not toxic
Well,
at all.
it's
No.
funny. It's
Ask
funny
the
because
community, bro. Ask the community who
let
knows
me
me.
ask you:
Besides you and your little friend group who will protect your little ego, ask anyone, bro. I
you know
literally
what's funny?
say, oh, I know it's hilarious,
You
bro.
know what's funny?
Goodbye, goodbye.
It is hilarious.
I hope you get help for your disease. Goodbye. You're gonna see something really cool. Bye bye.